if I came to you, never heard of battle rap, never saw it, right? And I ask you, listen, do me a favor. I want to check it out. I want to learn about this. Can you give me 5 battle rappers that I should go watch right now?
Oh
Who would you
man,
give me off the top?
I'll give you Murder Mook, Loaded Lux, Easy the Block Captain, Goods the Animal, and Bill Collector. Shit,
Okay.
so many of them. Like,
No, I know,
but
I know. I just want to see who you came up with, real quick off the top.
yeah.
Welcome everyone to Changing of the Hip Hop Guards. It's me, Uncle E. That's my partner, the journalist Sincere. And today we have none other than Sho-Time, a man who wears many hats, entrepreneur, executive. We will get into all of that. But before we get started, let me give a quick shout out to Sunny Do, who was the person that made all of this possible. Shout out to her. Make sure you guys follow her on Instagram at Sunny Do. And yeah, man. So Sho-Time, thank you for joining us, man. It's a pleasure to have you on.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you.
No doubt.
So do us a favor, man. Before we talk about what you have going on in 2023, can you take us back a little bit? Tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from and maybe growing up, like teenage years.
Okay, so I grew up in the Bronx. I grew up in a building 175 in Monroe between Toppin and Clay Avenue. Building 240. One Weeks Avenue is right there. That's where Hell Rail is from Hell Rail from Dipset.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up there, and then I moved to like 176 and Andrews Avenue, around that by University and Darkside, Undercliff. So from elementary school to I say about junior high school and part of high school, I lived in that area.
Okay. And what was life like at the time?
Oh man, like for me, I had my parents. I was pretty blessed. My mom raised me in a single parent household. She installed morals and values, integrity, and she did the best she could. And I went to the high school of art and design. I took up animation, architecture. I met a lot of people. Jay Mills from Young Money, and Jay Mills went to art design with me. I seen him battle in the cafeteria and the hallways and stuff like that. So that's like animation architecture. So I'm come from like a artistic like background.
Okay. Now you mentioned art and design. For those who may not know, that's a very popular high school.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to hip hop culture, there are so many legends that have come out of that high school. We're talking about like Pop Master Fable. It's a long list. Mobb Deep. That's right, Mobb Deep. So yeah, the art and design, is definitely like a breeding ground. For a lot of hip hop legends. So for yourself, at what particular point or time, and what for that matter, was it that attracted you to hip hop?
Okay, so I'm a late bloomer with hip hop. So I keep it 100. Like I always tell a story. Like I got into hip hop like probably like in the 90s, late 90s, like 97, like when Biggie was popping and he just died, and when Mace and the Lox was really going crazy, like that's when I really fell in love with hip hop. Like Jay-Z volume 1 really stuck with me, and then and it went from there. And then I had to play catch up, and learn, what was before that. Even though I seen glimpses of hip hop, I knew the Naughty by Natures and the Ice-T's and the EPMDs and things like that. But I got really in tune like within the 90s. You know what I'm saying? That summer '97 when when Mace was wearing the shiny suits with Puffy.
Right. Got you.
So like around that time, I kind of like, I like this shit.
Okay.
I can curse.
So, yeah. So before that, then what was Sho-Time really into?
I was, to be honest, like I said, I was into art. I can draw my ass off. You know what I'm saying? So I used to make my own comic books, own characters and stuff like that. And I was a video game head. Like I love video games. You couldn't tell me nothing. You put that Street Fighter on, it's a problem for you. Mortal Kombat. Like I was a gamer.
Okay. Gotcha.
Any opportunities presented itself due to your art and design?
Oh yeah, okay. Basically, yeah, because it's in my wiki. It's I met my friend in the 10th grade. His name was Paul Tron Henry. His name was
Okay.
Tron. So Tron would make beats, and he played these
Okay,
beats,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
he'd be like, "Yo, I made that." I'm like, "No, you didn't." He's like, "I made it. I made it." I'm like, "No, you didn't." But then he kept saying, I kept ignoring him. Then one day I'm like, "Let me see what you're doing, man." Then he played the beat. I was like, "That's crazy. He made this shit for real." So
Okay.
Tron was making music, you know what I'm saying? And then we would go to like my other boy Ruckus Rec. That was his name at the time, but now his name is Rose. But he was into like Wu Tang, and they groomed me with the Wu Tang music and like the who was it, Wu Tang and man, Busta Rhymes, like when
Okay.
Disaster Strikes, you know, because Busta Rhymes was ahead of his time. So all the stuff that's going on now, Busta was talking about that years ago. It's only 5 years left. You know,
Right, right,
remember that?
right.
So that's when I really got into the mix and started trying to rap, and I was trash. Like they would put like big jackets on me, and be like, "Yo, my man, like yo, if you don't get this verse done, you wearing this coat." Like it was crazy.
Okay. So you would say that's kind of what inspired you as far as trying to rhyme?
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
that
because
whole
my
whoop,
friends
whoop?
were rapping. Like my friend Ro was rapping. There was
Okay.
another guy rapping around us and things like that. And I was working with Tron. I got a little bit better, a little bit years later. Got a little bit better. And Tron kept, you know, laughing and talking through my when I'm doing my stuff, and he letting other people do whack versions of what I know, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So that kind of forced me to be like, damn, I need to do something else to keep myself relevant. Because Tron playing these games right now, you know.
Gotcha.
What was your creative process as far as writing? Did you have to have a beat, or were you constantly writing in the notepad?
So I started with we had a little mini clique called the Task Force. This is so embarrassing. But and we make songs together. And like it was one guy on, his name was Spotlight, and my man Jay Shifty. Shout out to Jay Shifty. We had the crazy names. They would write real fast. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, damn, y'all done? The fuck? So like after a while I started getting better, and we would do these songs, but we used to do it on Cakewalk. Remember Cakewalk? I don't know if you remember Cakewalk.
Hey,
It's not. All right, Cakewalk is nothing like it's supposed. It's like
to the program?
it's a low budget version of Pro
Yeah,
Tools.
yeah, 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 yeah,
You,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know, we
Okay.
was practicing on Cakewalk. We put out songs. You ain't know about mixing the mastering then. You know, we just
Right,
do the
right.
damn song and just put it on MySpace and shit. You know, thinking we lit. You know, so it was crazy. But we had followers though.
Okay, okay.
Then
So
you know,
you talking about on MySpace? You guys have followers on MySpace?
yeah, I had mad followers on. I still got like 180K followers on MySpace.
Still now?
Still
You
now.
still have your MySpace account?
Yes, I still got it.
How?
If you go on my website, I'm logged in. You can go on my website. You'll see me with my button up and my shades on. It says
Wait.
Showtime.
Okay, so hold on. So I know MySpace had made like a trend, like it kind of died out, and then I forgot what,
It's still
like
dead,
Timberlake
but
or somebody had bought into it or something.
listen, it still exists, man. You go on MySpace, you can still see like feeds and
Wow.
stuff like that.
Okay.
So I still look at it. I mean, they took the music I had off of it, but thank God they did
Right,
that.
right. Wow.
You know?
Okay. All right. So let's see. Fast forward. We're in the '90s now. You're trying to run. You're picking up the pen. You're trying to rhyme. Did you
Yeah.
ever get to a point where you were like, okay, I kind of got the hang of this? Like,
Well, like all right. So seriously, realistically, in 2010 is when I called Tron up in the middle of the night, like, yo, I'm gonna make this shit called Showtime TV, and I'm gonna be everywhere. All these niggas gonna know me. Bang, 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 bang. I grabbed the Lions Den DVD, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna meet everybody on this damn DVD. Watch. He was like,
okay,
yo, that's crazy. I said, watch. I'm telling you, I had an epiphany. Every time I wake up in the middle of the night and I call you, it's about to happen. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. So
okay,
I did that. Then once I did that, I started connecting the dots. I was at Fight Club. I was running around. My man Head Ice called me. He like, yo, I was like, middle of the night, he called me like, yo, Wolf, what's up? I'm like, who this? He said, it's Ice, nigga. I'm like, it's Ice. This ain't Ice. He's like, yeah, this is Ice, Head Ice. So he's the bad rapper. Head Ice hit me up. So then I
okay,
locked in with him, did the interview. Then I got Capone, the comedian, on my joint. I got Goods, the animal. I got him and Iguana. I did the interview with him.
okay.
Then after that, shit, I started connecting the dots. My man Sway Sever, he hit Team Hami. He locked me in with Cortez because Cortez wasn't picking up his phone. The Cortez was with Math Hoffa and he was with D Chambers. So I'm like, okay. And I said, yo, they like meet me at Club Fusion. And I'm like, shit, I live across the street from that shit. I went over there. That's when I first met D Chambers, Coney Island Warrior. Then I met Math Hoffa, and that's when Hoffa wanted to battle Dose again for the second time. He said it on my joint. He's like, yo, I want to battle Dose, you know what I'm saying? And he said, I'm gonna put out a new record called Pop Juice. And then that's when he dropped the joint with Method Man. When he first did the first feature with Method Man, that was on Sho-Time TV. That's when Cortez called out T-Rex and kept it BK all day. And he did that on my platform. You know what I'm saying? So like that was the beginning of Sho-Time TV. You feel me? And then I put the DVD out. I had Goods on it. I had Ice on it. I had Mook on it. I had Swave on it. I went to Harlem, was on the roof with Swave. Like I wasn't playing, man. I put that first DVD out. You know what I'm saying? And that's when it really got real. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm connected. I'm connecting the dots.
Excuse me. What's the time frame that you're talking about?
That's 2000. That's 2010.
2010.
I really started seriously picking up. Like I really started doing what I do. Like that's when I became really Showtime. You know what I'm saying? Like I got all the battle rappers fucking with me. I got P on the shit. I got fucking Bones Brigante. I mean, everybody you could think of. You know what I'm saying? Then I stepped it up, waited a little while. I dropped Showtime TV Volume 2, put Gilly on the cover, put D Chambers right next to him. I had Poe Johnson on there. I had Lala. I had John Snyder. I had Renee Lawless from the Haves and Have-Nots. I had Crystal Fox, Patricia Lovely, Math Hoffa again. I had Charlie Clips. I had my man B-Way on there. I had French on there. I had God bless his soul, Coke Boy Flip. He was on there. I had listen, man. When I tell you I had so many legends on that shit, it was ridiculous. I got the shit. I got Ice-T, Artist Zaheem on that shit. I'm telling you, Gil, man, like that shit went dumb. It went dumb. So I was outside.
Yeah, you were in a lot of places. So for people that are watching, right? Because I know throughout the years you had like Smack DVD, right? You had like Sub-Zero. Like there was a lot of different type of outlets, right? So did you watch any of that? Did you see some of that going on?
Of course. Because all right, so all the niggas that I was interviewing was from Lions Den and Smack DVDs. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? So when I'm doing that, I'm running around. I went to P listening party. I never met Smack at this point. So I'm interviewing. I'm doing my thing. Smack is there. I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here working. And then when I got home, I'm like, yo, that was Smack. I was like, what the fuck, man? I didn't even know Smack was there. So I kept working, doing my thing. Right. I went to Wyclef listening party. Right, when he came back out with an album with the Frosty Boys. So I take like a few steps in. Then I see Smack. The Smack roll up on me like, Showtime, what's up? I was like, oh shit. The nigga said, yo, come here. We need to work together. I'm like, oh, you cannot be serious with this shit. So he was talking to me, was chopping it up. He put his arm around me. He said, yo, let me walk with you. So we start talking. Then he introduced me to Waka Flocka right there. So I'm chopping it up with Waka Flocka on camera. Then your man Hollow the Dawn gave me a pound. We started talking. So when I met Hollow the Dawn, then he introduced me to Big Cap. God bless his soul. So Big Cap was like, yo, we got the money. We got the drugs. We out here. And Hollywood Haiti was there. Who else was there? That's when Smack Smack and Waka Flocka was going back and forth about cars and what the managers drive. I got all that on camera. Then the Smack was like, yo, this is my man Showtime. I want y'all to spit and respect his motherfucking camera. Right after that, nigga, it couldn't tell me nothing.
That was it. That was the cosign. I got that
crazy cosign from Smack. And like all my interviews started being on URLTV.tv and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like it got real from there.
How I mean, there's so many different lanes that you could have went, right? Like what was it like? Was it just by chance because of the people that you were meeting that it kind of went towards the more of the battle rap type of scene?
That's a good question. So look, the whole time I'm watching, I see him looking like, yo, he listens. I see him. All right, so like I'm watching these Smack shits and I'm really buying these shits because I'm fucking with it. And I wait till the battles at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so I'm a fan already. So I'm like, yo, And I thought I was rapping, but when I heard Mook battle fucking Jay Mills, I was like, what the fuck? I thought it was a different language. I'm like, what? These niggas is monsters. Like, they nice.
Right.
Like, I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, every fucking DVD, I'm looking at this shit. And I just love battle rap from there. You know what I'm saying? So to answer your question, I was a battle rap fan. I used to watch all the smacks. I love the industry shit, but the battles were epic. But then I started managing a chick from Buffalo. I ain't want to manage at the time. I said, yo, what you want to do? She's like, I got music, but it ain't good enough right now. But I really want to be a battle rapper. So I'm like, okay. All right. So I was working at a job as a case manager. And the director was like, yo, Sho-Time, what the fuck you doing here? I'm like, working? He said, nah. But I got a nigga that could shoot. Now, this is my director at the time. He's like, yo, I'm of a non-for-profit. He's like, I got a nigga over here who do like media and shit like that. You did the lock in with him? I'm like, nah. So then he was like, thought about it. I had a battle rapper. She ain't got nowhere to battle. I had one tryout battle first. Like I started the league at that time. I started this shit because I had two battle rappers that they battled. So they had nowhere to. So I called up Goods. I went to the Matrix. I had my man, my artist Blitz Bug Out versus Mike Burner. Right now, he's running around. I had them battle. I had Goods host the shit. I let everybody come in for free. You know what I'm saying? I let niggas stand I let niggas stand in the crowd or on stage because I wanted them to experience that feeling. Because not a lot of times people get to experience that shit. And I'm the whole owner just standing there looking at other people enjoying that moment. And that's what I really wanted. I wanted to build a stage at that point. So my artist at the time is ill. I do another event. I told my new business partner at the time, like, yo, I'm gonna have Fred the Godson come host this shit. He's like, yo, you selling me a dream. I'm like, yo, my nigga, listen. At this point, I'm Sho-Time. I called Fred up. Fred was like, yo, what's good, Sho? I'm like, yo, I need you. You know what I'm saying? You got me? I said, don't get crazy, but I need you for a few hours. He's like, I got you. Locked him in. Then I threw that event. I had Miss Ill versus Dick Shady. She was battling on Queen of the Rain at the time. And then I had VA artists that battled the niggas from New York. And I had Pop from the Barbershop, the real Pop from the Barbershop, Biggie Man pull up with Half the Hustler and the Bodega Boys. And I had Twerk, New Jersey Twerk pulled up before he was on Smack. He came with my other man from the DMV. And Twerk was there. He's like, yo, I'm gonna be on URL soon. I'm like, yo, that's crazy, that's fire. And I remember that day like it was nothing. And I had an epic event. I mean, I had my man D-Tech from Convict come out. You know what I'm saying? What's up, radio? What's up tonight? He pulled up, and from there, that's when that battle rap shit is strong. Now I got a league now. Now I ain't let it go. After that. Like, fuck it. I started this shit. I'm going to keep it running. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got. Oh, and then at the same time, shout out to Vera Edwards, Streetline Video. She was shooting a movie. She wanted to do a movie that was basically loosely based on my life. So that's when she casted me as the main character to play myself, and Mikey Destruction, Mikey D. You know what I'm saying? Legend, Mikey D. You know what I'm saying? Went back and forth with LL and all that. So he's in the movie too.
Main source.
PPRESSED. So we did the battle rap movie press at the same time while I was doing that. So we ended up doing a press battle rap movie. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it kind of really went full throttle with me being an actor and maintaining the league and maintaining Sho-Time TV as the media company. So, shit's crazy.
Yeah, hell of a ride. So, before sincere, the platform that you're talking about, then that's the Sho-Time Battle Rap League. That's the name of the.
Yo, so I got Sho-Time TV, LLC, Sho-Time TV. That's the media company that I did all the stuff coming up with. So then in 2015, after I got Miss Ill and, you know what I mean, and Blitz Bug Out and all these other battle rappers like Mike Burner and all that, that's when Sho-Time Battle Rap League officially came into existence. So now I got the league, Sho-Time Battle Rap League.
Gotcha.
What are some of your most memorable performances throughout the years?
Like as far as what?
The battles that you've witnessed.
Man, I just had my last event was in Club Polygon in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? I had tons of celebrities out there. Mild Wilds pulled up. Shout out to Renee. My man DJ Chillwell from the East Side was there. The DJ I had for the night was Kevy Kev from the Art of Rap. And
Okay.
you know, me and Mickey Benson and my man Jamil from the Aquarius Boys, the shout to Pay Up Management and Ice T and them. I threw that event with them. And I had the Biggie room. You know what I'm saying? I had that shit jam packed. Shout to Julie from First Down Bookings. I had her like really work with the artist performances. Then we got into the battle rap. And then when the music was so loud, we took it to the streets outside the club, and all the celebrities came out and they was watching that shit. It was an epic event. So that was a highlight. I had Grandmaster Caz out there watching all these legends looking at that. Then um before that I had something in co-op, but that was a cool one. But before that, in June, it was me, Vague from Queen of the Ring. I had Enes out here. I had T-Rex. K-Shine called me, said he pulling up. K-Shine came, had Ice was outside. I'm like, yo, tell Ice stop playing, come in. Yo, it was a bunch of us, all of us. I had nothing but legends out there. Legends for the new talents and the talent that I was ushering in. They had nothing but legends watching them. And that was an epic night.
Wow.
You know, I'm a Gemini. I was born June 5th. This is like around June 11th. And you know, the way I set up my events is like industry events. I have like the red carpet with the interviews, and then I got the people that I know how media works. So I get people like that really in the building, and then I'm partnered up with the Hype Magazine also. So I got the Hype Magazine banner up, you know what I'm saying, with the Showtime Battle Rap League and Showtime TV. So now I'm doing actual press for all the artists that's performing, and then the event is getting shot and it's getting put in major press. You know what I'm saying? Hype Magazine, Source Magazine, All Hip Hop, Air Milk, like the shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that event was bananas. When I tell you I had all them legends in the building like that, shit, couldn't tell me nothing no more. I'm like, look at this, man. Like, you serious?
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
so humble and so cool and down to earth. I just like to have a good time, and then like have good business. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Yeah.
about me, but not about me.
Right. So I have a couple of questions, I guess, that I hope
Okay.
maybe you can, help me with.
All right.
I can't say that I'm a full-fledged battle rap fan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like, constantly. I mean,
Yeah.
I came up watching the Smack DVDs, because I was around, and I've seen. I mean, it's not like I don't. You know what I mean? I'm in tune. I interviewed Math Hoffa I think like in 2009. Kind of early. So I want you to do me a favor. For someone, let's say, that's just brand new and has really no clue about battle rap, how would you explain to them, you know what I mean, like what battle rap is really about? You know what I mean? As far as what is the excitement? What is the big excitement about watching a battle rap scene?
So take it back, right? So I went to Fight Club. It's the first time I met what's her name? Lady Luck. And then Fat Joe was gonna come upstairs, but he didn't come up. And Remy battles Lady Luck.
I remember that.
So they throwing them bars back and forth, and it's like the whole excitement of it is like, damn, who bars are really gonna hit? You know what I'm saying? Who gonna come with them haymakers? Who gonna come with them double entendres? Or who's gonna come with them? It's all about them bars and the schemes and like the way the person lines the person up for that KO. You know what I'm saying? Because now we doing this is the battle rap industry. So now, you know what I'm saying, this shit count. Like every battle you do counts on Verse Tracker. They count it's like boxing. Every battle rapper has, you know what I'm saying, how many battles they have and how many views and all of that. So it's just like when you in a building, it's a different experience. It's like, yo, these niggas is going at it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. It's like you just go there, you don't know what might happen. Somebody might choke, somebody might surprise you, but the energy is so crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you these guys are so clever with with their bars. Like some people you're not gonna relates. They, you like, come on, I don't see you shooting nobody, but they'll tear you up with the wordplay that they don't even got to talk about guns. You know what I'm saying? Or
Right,
like
right,
if you a battle rapper and you got some weird shit on the internet, you better take that shit down before that battle come, because they doing their
right,
homework
right.
on you. It's the anticipation. You know what I'm saying? So what like, okay, recently, right? January 1st, I look, Remy followed me on Instagram, right? So I'm
Okay.
looking, so I'm like, okay, it's really Remy.
Cause
So I
she
follow her back, right?
started something as well, right? Didn't she start like
Yeah,
some kind of a?
I'm getting it.
Okay, okay.
So I'm like, boom, I follow her back or whatever, because I fuck with Remy heavy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So then a few weeks later, I go to my man Sincere Cypher's event, and that's where I see all the legends that, I've been doing my thing so much, movies, and I got 2 distribution deals and shit. So like, I really haven't been around, So now
Okay.
I'm seeing Beasley talking. So I see him talking to a woman. I'm like, hey, how you doing? She's like, oh, I follow you. I'm like, follow me? Who is this? Everybody talking to her. She's like, it's Remy. Me. I'm like, oh shit, that's Remy. So Remy there, she's outside,
Mm-hmm.
right? And she's actually talking to the battle rap media and shit. And the energy is crazy. When I tell you these niggas got on a mic and they bars for that cipher was crazy, was so crazy that you was like saying, yo, the talent is fucking phenomenal. Yo, look, like any regular rapper can't come in this fucking area and unless they got these bars. They can't. Like, you really can't just wake up one day and be like, I'm dope, and come up in this house.
Yeah,
Because these
yeah,
guys
yeah,
are
yeah.
so talented. So the energy is so crazy. We went outside, your man Chess started shooting a video right there. You know what I'm saying? Remy jumped in the video. I said, fuck it. I jumped in the video. Then we took some pictures and shit. Then she announced she had an event on Chrome 23. It's Hitman Holla versus Easy the Block Captain.
Okay.
I'm there immediately. Because I took the picture, then I put it out. We was in the Hype magazine. We talked about me going to her event too. Yo, when I tell you fucking Hitman versus Easy the Block Captain, you may not know who these guys is, but if you go check that shit out on YouTube, it got over 1 million views in 4 days. When I tell you the energy was fucking crazy in the building, I'm sitting there eating my chicken dinner in the VIP looking like, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, you know what? I'm about to throw an event, right?
Okay.
About to throw an event. I need you to pull up. But I don't need you to be in the crowd. I need you to be next to me. When these hungry lions start going
Yo,
at it.
I see it, man. Trust me, like I see
No,
it.
but
But let me
no.
wait.
I need you to feel it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
tell
yeah.
you.
Let
I need
me
you
let
to
me
feel it.
look. Let me. I've had a couple of people that I know. Like, there was one kid that I know that was, doing the battle scene and everything himself, right? And I've had a lot of people like. So tell me if I'm far from this, because me personally, right? I'm a little older, right? So like, now I don't know how the battles were back in the days. Like, let's say, we've heard about the Busy Bees and the Roxanne Shantays and this and that. I don't know how that, I heard them, but I don't know how the setup was, right? Like, as far as leading up to the battle. Me coming up, I was always kind of under the assumption that when 2 people would battle, it was kind of on the fly, right? On the spot, you're battling and you got to come up with something on the spot.
Like
Fast forward to like what we're talking about. When I started watching a little bit, some of it just seemed like it was kind of like, okay, I know I'm battling this person, so I kind of have, you know what I mean? I'm coming with something for that person. So you know what I mean? I didn't quite understand it as much, because I'm like, well, you're battling this person, so you kind of can prepare. So you get what I'm trying to say? Like, that's what used to throw me off a little bit.
So back in the days, these guys used to freestyle off the top right there. They ready to go. Turn the beat on. We gonna battle, right?
Right.
These days, it was the same thing coming up Smack Area, Smack DVD. Like, these niggas right now, these niggas got 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Or they got one unlimited round or 1-rounders and shit. Smack DVD days, them niggas are fucking be rapping like 7, 8 rounds, going back and forth with nothing but bars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever raps they have to crush this opponent. But as it evolved, you know what I'm saying? It's more like boxing. So now you gotta be more smart now, because now you gotta worry about, now the crowds are getting bigger. So now you gotta worry about your delivery. your
Right.
performances, your bars, your schemes, like making sure your shit makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So now this is boxing now. You're not playing with me.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? This is boxing. Like you fuck around and leave your face exposed, you getting knocked the fuck out.
So
Period.
it kind of went from like, we're not slap boxing in the hallway anymore. Now
No,
we're in the
nah,
ring,
not at all. I come.
professional.
Listen, the first thing you always hear in some of these commercials up in, this is no friends in battle rap. Period. I don't want to bet because he's my friend. I don't want to hear that shit. This is battle rap, man.
Right.
They not playing with you.
Gotcha.
And they did their homework and they took time. You know what it is? Because you got to understand, if I'm paying somebody, because some of these people I got to pay. You feel me? So if I'm paying you to battle somebody, the people want to see a show. They don't want to see a fuck up and then nothing happen. No, they need to know that you could make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? So these people are real artists, and they retain a lot of information. Like to rap for 10 minutes straight, it's fucking ludicrous. You know what I'm saying? If you pay a couple dollars to go see a battle, and they just going over the top and not sounding kind of polished, you want your fucking money back. What the fuck is this?
Right.
But if you know you're going to see some boxing, and they jabbing and hitting, you like, oh shit, fight back.
I got you.
You already know. Sometimes niggas go crazy. The other nigga, the crowd be like, fight back, and you got to come up with some shit. It's exciting, man.
Got you.
You know what I'm
I got
saying?
you. Okay, understood.
It's wrestling, but these words hurt.
Right. Got you.
Now, in 2010, you said you woke up in the middle of the night with this epiphany.
Yeah.
Is Showtime TV what you envisioned it would be in 2023?
Yeah. You know what? It's a lot more, to be honest, because I done did interviews on network, people from on network. I've met so many legends, and I've gotten advice from legends to go into the events, to actually throwing events with them. You know what I'm saying? To me, actually coming into my own, where like I have my own music, but I'm not a rapper like that. But I could rap better than a lot of these niggas. But it's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? I'll get in there, I'll get on a song with somebody, but I'm gonna say my bullshit. I'm gonna talk about the shit that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And you can really look up. I did it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more of a businessman, and I like acting, and I like hosting events. You know what I'm saying? So like I really evolved when that acting shit started coming in. I got 10 IMDb credits. They casted me to be Lord Finesse in the Big L biopic.
I can see that.
They chose Frankie J to play Biggie. I'm lying. Jay-Z.
Okay.
And my man, Fat Man Bandit, he running around with Fat Boy doing their thing. They had him as Fat Joe. I mean, the movie didn't really go nowhere. They didn't do nothing with it. But the fact that I got to that point to be casted as a legend like that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then I got a few movies and web series that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I got battle rap content. I got situations with streaming services right now. Like I got a whole streaming service that just really started. They doing their thing, and they allowing people like me to break bread with them. So it's really evolved. I really never thought that it would evolve like that. Showtime TV became more famous than Karine than Showtime. That's why, if you see, go on Instagram before you'll see that Showtime TV is there. Karine Showtime Thornton, and I'm verified. I've been verified for years. But what I'm saying is, you get to see me make a transition to separate myself as a person from the actual platform. So now the person is that actor that's in these films, the person that's doing features with these artists, or the person that's hosting these events. You know what I'm saying? Like I evolved to let that go and be my own individual and work side by side the brand that helped build me. You know what I'm saying? So a whole lot came out of it. You asked me, you would have asked me years ago if I would have did half of the shit I did, I would have thought you was lying.
Right. Let me ask you, for your battle rap league, what is it that is the it factor for you? What is the selection process when getting these rappers in your battle league?
So right now I'm dealing with people that I'm trying to bring to the next level. So like if they got some battles I could look at, and I feel like they tight, I'm entertained. You know what I'm saying? I might put them against somebody that kind of matches up with them, and I'm excited to see what the outcome is going to be. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes I got other people from other leagues, like they be like, "Yo, give me a plate." You know what I'm saying? I'm like right now, I'm in negotiations with some artists that battle on K Shark TV. So, you know, they battle on a beat most of the time. But right now, I got some artists from K Shark Battle League. They usually battle on a beat, but now they want to battle a cappella. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, if you know the talent, because you know, I don't just watch the shit that I put out. I watch Verbal Warzone. I watch Cypher City TV. I watch Smack URL. I watch, you know, different leagues. So sometimes other artists from other leagues be like, "Yo, fuck the people in your league. I'm coming over here to get crazy." So I'm like, you come over here. We about to get crazy with you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's room for a lot of new, fresh talent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Gotcha. Now you just said there's a bunch of other leagues. How is that? Like, is it tough competing, being at this, you know, a few other leagues out there?
Not for me, because it's like,
No.
okay, I'm a battle rap fan. So like if you look at some of the K Shark TV footage recently, I'm there. I'm standing in the background. I'm right there, or I'm hosting some of it. Or you might look at Cypher City TV or K Shark TV or Verbal Warzone. I'm hosting they shit too. I'm a battle rap fan. Like, I fuck with the league owners. Every time, like, if Queen of the Ring throws something, I'm outside. If Verbal Warzone throws something, I'm outside. This shit we like this shit. We love watching this shit. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we got different crowds. You know what I'm saying? So like, I do my events a certain type of way. They want that Showtime energy. I'm gonna give you that Showtime energy. You're gonna be like, yeah, Showtime event going. I'm gonna see a lot of females half dressed. This shit. They're gonna be having a good time. I'm gonna see a lot of, you know, artists come out, do their thing first, rock out, have a fucking industry party and shit. Then we're gonna get real serious and get to them battles. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be worried about what everybody else doing. And to be real, like in every interview, I like to say, like, I'm like Jay-Z albums. I only compare myself, to my work. So I'm only gonna compare my last event to my other events. I'm never gonna compare my event to somebody else's, because that's not what I do. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Gotcha.
So I don't be worried about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I am who I am. Like, I done got to the point where it doesn't really matter what people say or how they say it. You cannot, if you look me up, you see all the work that I put in. And I really worked hard, and I'm really out here dealing with the people who it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody tell you about me, the only way they don't like me, or there was a problem, is because I didn't let them use me the way they wanted to use me, or they didn't get me.
Right.
But other than that, I'm not perfect, but shit, I'm out here doing my thing. Like I'm a beast. You see how Puffy be like, I'm a beast. So when I tell you I'm gonna do something, I do it. Like, I cannot get no sleep until I get it done. For real. That's me.
I could tell, man. I could tell, because you're like, almost everywhere you turn around, it's like you're there.
I'm not playing, man. Like,
it's like, how do you do it?
Listen, we shoot a press battle rap movie too. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have a cameo from y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's how real my stuff be. I'm like, they interviewed me like a month ago, and they hear me in the movie. This is real life. It's a script, but like, these are real people that do this.
Right.
And you know what I want to say to y'all? I thank you and I appreciate y'all for your platform. You know why? Because I've been doing this for a long time, and I understand it. And and because I understand it, I respect you giving me the opportunity to keep living, and to keep growing, and to keep surviving. You know what I'm saying? It's like another major artery that you help give me more life.
Right.
Some people don't see it that way. You don't got to take your time out to interview me. You don't.
Right.
But the fact that you spent your money, built logos, and got a whole brand to help people get to the next level and maintain the status they have, I appreciate that, because I know what that shit is like. And people who don't own nothing, or never created nothing, will never understand that.
Right. Thank you. Yeah. It's kind of funny that you just said that, because when we were gonna have when Sonny Do reached out, and I'm doing my research and checking out, I'm like, why does he need to come on our platform? Like, this guy's like all over the. I mean, I'm not saying like that our platform isn't worthy of you coming on. But what I mean is like you film, you have like a
This
lot
is-
of resource.
Yo, you
But
wild.
no, wait, no, hold on. I'm just saying that you
Mhm.
you said exactly what I said to myself. I said, because that's how I like what you said is how I would look at it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I don't care where it's coming from, who it is. The point is that if it's over there, that means that there's going to be people over there that now know changing of the hip hop gods.
Yeah.
So like that, I'm just saying that to say that you touched on the same thing that I came.
Yeah, but
up,
a
you know what I mean?
little bit different. I look at it. Yeah, you have an audience. But you got to understand, you have quality. You have quality. This is
Right.
real shit. This is real cultural shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I go where the quality is at. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. This right here is what made me fall in love with what the fuck I'm doing. So at the end of the day, and I guarantee you, next 6 months you're gonna be in a different level, different. You're gonna be evolving and growing. You know what I'm saying? But I got to be part of your history. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So at the end of the day, it's about the quality, the love for the culture. You spend your money. You're a boss. You're a whole boss. These other guys is not doing that. I want this. I want that. Put me on this. And I'm like, we need to work together. I'm like, why? I need this person to manage me. For what? Manage what? You don't have nothing to manage. You don't have a manager. You don't have press. I don't see you in the news. You don't have an LLC, tax ID number. Do you even pay taxes at your regular job? I don't know. What are we doing? But when you have people who actually know the culture and actually contributing to the culture, yeah, I want to be on that platform. Yeah, I do, absolutely. Yeah. And I want to take pictures at the event, and I want to be more in tune and move forward with that brand.
Got you, man. That's dope, man. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I got kind of like,
No. That's come on. This is conversation, man. It's and it's something that sometimes, unfortunately, some people need to hear. You know what I mean?
Nah, they don't. They do not understand that shit. Like you
they
don't
have
to have. Yo, these people gotta understand. Like you do not have to care about them. You don't.
Right.
You're giving them a place where they are given respect for the things that they do.
Right.
Now, just touching on what you just said, when you came up with Sho-Time and you had that epiphany and you decided like, I'm going out there and this is what I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. Did you find yourself with a lot of roadblocks along the way before you got to where you got to?
Of course. I remember me walking miles and miles and miles to get a job while I was working on my bachelor's degree. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I remember my wife leaving me. Actually, that's what you want to do. You want to leave me? She said, yes. I'm like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? I tried again later. I was with one of my best friends, and we had a kid, and I tried to have a household. You know, it didn't work out. You know, I lost time. You know, after that relationship, I did more in 1 year than I did in 5. You know what I'm saying? So, like, at the end of the day, I learned along the lines, like, look, this is what I do, and this is what I want to do. And I learned that, you know, when you're involved with people, you have to teach them how to love you. Because, look, this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here taking pictures. I'm out here, you know, that's what a public figure is. You are for the public. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, I'm doing a job. I'm actually getting paid to do what I do now. You know what I'm saying? So you need to respect that and respect the hard work that I'm putting in. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's perception is, oh, he just everywhere bullshit. No, he just everywhere. No, I got to plan this shit out. Yeah. I got to pay for these venues. I got to pay these artists, these DJs and stuff like that. I got to be careful what I say, how I say it, because it's easy to get into some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, I've had other artists, big names, get mad at me because I'm still fucking with somebody else. And I'm like, well, this is business. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all got is what y'all got. You feel me? I don't got time for this. You know what I'm saying? I done seen things on platforms with people that you mentioned where my name came up on Expert Opinion. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? But, you know, we worked it out. Ice is on there. They talking. Things happen. And it just depends how you handle it. I'm like, hey, listen, I love you guys. You know, it's all love. We all family. We all have our moments. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I just want to move the culture forward. I'm not going to feed it to nothing because y'all the reason why I do this shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right,
it's
right.
real easy to get in some shit. You know what I'm saying? So like it's crazy. So to
Especially,
your question,
especially,
yeah.
especially in that world too, man. Like, you know, it's a lot on the line. With in the battle rap scene, like there's a lot on the line because all it and I'm kind of assuming, but all it takes is one mess up, one slip up, one, you know what I mean, and it could bring your status pretty far down, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, it depends on like if you're a battle rapper and the
Yeah.
L you take or your business moves. Like it's all business at the end of the day. So like you
Okay.
could be a battle rapper, but what else are you doing or what do you contribute to your brand? You know what I'm saying? What is your management team doing? What is your publicist doing with you? What choices are you making? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it could hurt you. It depends on the person. But I'm like saying as far as like altercations and shit, like
Mhm.
you really just gotta be careful how you handle business or how you react to things and what you
Okay.
say. Be mindful. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to
Right.
set the tone. Like you come to my event, there's a certain tone you're gonna get because you know that I'm a level head. I've worked with other business partners, and we had like 30 people here, 30 people here, and we saying like, okay, decide who wins, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like, everybody's it's the same amount of people. So what? It's going to be a riot. These people are getting emotional because they don't really know battle rap like that, or if they do, they don't care, or they just want their friend to run. And I'm
Right.
telling my business partner, like, listen, they both won tonight. Let the internet decide who they think won, but they both winners tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Mhm.
No,
Right.
I
Right.
don't want to do that. Next thing you know, it's almost a fight about to happen. And then I
Mhm.
look at him, he look at me, and I'm like, you see? Then he understands. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Gotcha.
like you just gotta really be a level-headed person. Like I don't smoke and I don't drink, right? But that's just me. But I always got somebody minding the store. You know what I'm saying? So if you're having a good time, there's always somebody minding the store. And
Mhm.
I'm always selective of who I mesh with. So some people may be mad at me because, oh, how come you ain't never have a drink with me or had dinner with me? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not available to them like that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I'm very cordial. You know what I'm saying? You just really gotta move how you gotta move. Some people are opportunists, and manipulators and stuff like that. And you have you have a fucking interview with them one day, next day you see them, they
Nothing.
too cool to talk to you.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It's just real weird.
Yeah.
But you meet somebody like shout out to Columbus Short. He reached out to me like a few months back and supporting me. But how come the local artists or the people that I've been around don't show as much love, but the bigger artists and the bigger celebrities that I've seen on movies are showing me the most love? You know what I'm saying?
It's always like that, man.
It's crazy.
It's always like I'll never understand that, man. But yeah, crazy.
Dope. What's next for Showtime?
Also, right now we're doing Press the Battle Rap Movie Part 2. We're gonna shoot that next month. Start shooting that again, locations and stuff like that. Then after that, we're gonna shoot like a pilot, a show, working with Streetline, Vera Edwards and Ricardo Cadero. He's the director of photography. So we're shooting Press, the Battle Rap Movie Part 2, and we're shooting We All We Got. That's like a family drama. We're gonna do that together. That's a joint venture. Then I have like an event. I'm trying to do an event in June and an event in August, the end of August. So that's what's next for it. Then I'm with the Showtime TV. I want to do a reality show, but I don't want to do it from the perspective that everybody else been doing it. I'm gonna add more elements to it, and I'm funding it myself. Like I'm putting these racks myself because I want to get it shot the way I want to get it shot, get the locations I want to get, and let them see like, yo, this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is real. I'm gonna reach out to like some people that I really deal with, like Just Jay from the Hype magazine, or like like Vague, or just any kind,
Hmm.
like few people that I interacted with, or if I have to, I'm not gonna force it, but if it has to be done, I'm gonna make sure that gets filmed in the family drama, like the shit with the family, and just I want you to see that this shit is real, like I want you to see wives getting mad at their husbands because they think that they out here running around, but this nigga really stressed out because he got 4 albums to put out and he
Hmm.
got to do X, Y, and Z. Or this league owner got this going on and that go. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But nobody
right,
cares about that. Like, I want them to really see what really be going on. So, like, I want to work on that, and I'm gonna get that done, and for Showtime TV. And I'm gonna be outside. I'm gonna be at everybody's event. I'm gonna be at everybody's event. It makes sense to be outside, touching the people. I'm letting people know, like, all that status, blue check, this, blue. No, man, we verified in real life. Us
right,
in
right,
real
right,
life, we outside. We talking to you. We interacting. We part of the culture.
right,
I know you. I don't know them. You see what I'm saying?
right,
I
right.
want them to know my work. Like, look what I'm doing. I'm working, and I'm connecting the dots with other up and coming personalities, and we're building. We're creating content, and we're finding ways to better ourselves, our community, and you know what I'm saying, and take it to another level. You know what I'm saying? That's just where Showtime TV is at right now. This is where I'm at with it, and I'm really being careful of who I do business with and how I do business, and also how available I am to certain people, because some people just don't understand or respect what we put in to our crafts, and
Yeah,
that's just
yeah, yeah.
where I'm at with it right now.
Do you see that Showtime TV? Just to get an idea for people that are watching, for example, like you have your Revolt, these type of networks. Like, do you see Showtime TV as that?
Uh, nah, not really. I
No.
see Showtime TV is like I'm forever going to keep it like internet based and stuff like that, because they have the Showtime network already with the SHOW. You know what
Right,
I'm
right,
saying?
right, right.
But recently at my event I was approached by Showtime with some people from Showtime, and they was fucking with the content. So it's like I could possibly be partnering up with a Showtime. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
Or
Okay.
or if I do a network, I won't call it Showtime TV. I'll conduct Showtime TV business within battle rap and just a certain level of media. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But I would
Right.
create something new with my name, Karine Showtime Thornton, to do something on to that magnitude. You know what I'm saying?
Have you
Because
thought of?
that was a stepping stone, but that name is kind of similar to another entity. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right, right,
It's totally different, but it's
right.
going to birth something. Eventually it's going to be around, and I'm going to do a lot of things with it. But as far as like what somebody else already done with with that name, nah, I'd rather do something else. You know?
Right, right. Have you thought about though? Like, is that something that you might see in the near future? Like, working on having like trying to get into that lane of having your
Well,
own
like the
network.
revolts and stuff like that.
Something, yeah, simple, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. I don't see why not. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I got distribution with music, and then I have streaming opportunities with other companies. So it's like right there, there's nothing stopping me from putting that reality show on a streaming service and
Mhm.
making it exclusive and working a deal out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the power is already there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha,
It's a matter.
gotcha.
It's a matter of me creating the content and saying, "Hey, where I want to put it." I think I've done enough stuff to create something to be like, "Hey, I don't want to put it on YouTube. I want to put it here." So, what we talking about? Or
Right,
like,
right.
"Hey, I want to go and audition for this particular movie." I've done a lot, and I'm confident in what I do. It's all about your management and your team, and and just really like just going for it. So I see myself. I can see myself now, like in a few months on something. You might see me a few months now on something. You never know. I
Right,
don't
right,
know.
right.
I see that the opportunities are there.
Okay.
So yeah,
Do
I
do
see hell,
do.
I see y'all on something else.
We trying, man. We're it's a what we say, a daily operation, man.
Yeah, I
It's a
mean,
daily
shit, I might
operation.
have some events and shit. I might like, hey, listen, could you pull up? I need y'all. I need that presence.
Just
I need that
do
energy
me
in
a
the building.
favor. Let us know a little bit in advance, because my man Sincere's in Indiana. I'm in New York. I'm on Long Island, but we could make
Of
something
course,
happen.
of course, ahead of time,
Yeah. Do you
yeah,
miss?
yeah. So,
Do you still
trust
enjoy?
me,
Do you still enjoy interviewing people?
of course.
Like, I know I saw, when I was reading up, you did the a while back, you had did the have and have nots, and
Yeah,
which was, like, do you still enjoy doing that kind of work?
yeah, yeah. I do. I do. I
Somewhat.
miss it. You know what? I used to hold the camera, be behind the camera, or I used to be in front of the camera sometime. So sometimes, like, I could look at something and know how I want it to be shot already, and I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I don't miss it. I don't miss it. I like it.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing it. I don't mind doing it. I'm just being more. I just want to be more polished to how I do it.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
I do it, how I choose to do it, how I choose to present it. You know, I'm just real different about that. You know, like I'm about to do a Showtime TV visual magazine, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like basically digital, but it's like me running around, linking up with people like you and other celebrities, chopping it up, making it look real nice, and showing them a different conversation, different perspective. You know, with my personality, what they got going on, what's going on in music, shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be more like you said, like a magazine type of format.
It's gonna be like a visual it's gonna be like a visual magazine.
Visual
When I
magazine.
say visual magazine, it's gonna be like a digital smack DVD or a
Okay.
digital Showtime TV DVD, but it's
Gotcha.
gonna be presented on a streaming service. You know what I'm saying? You'll just see more of this exciting shit compressed and put out.
Dope.
Living my best life.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Where can the viewers keep up with you on social media
At SHOTIME TV on all platforms, on Facebook, Karine Sho-Time Thornton, Showtime Battle Rap League, SHOTIME BRL Battle Rap League. Yeah, you catch me on that. Or Showtime TV, SHOTIMETV.com. You know what I'm saying? You could Google my name, Karine Showtime Thornton, or Showtime TV without the W by itself. Either way you put it, you'll be able to find me in some capacity. And I'm always working. Like I'm a person that's just working. So you're gonna find me. You're gonna see me working. And if I say I'm gonna do something, we're gonna do it. Like you remember this conversation we had.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
sure.
watch.
For sure.
Watch. I'm telling you, watch. It's gonna
Yes,
get
sir.
crazy.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sunny Dude.
Sunny Dude. Yeah. For sure, man.
She's gonna give me a part for her little short film. I'm telling you,
She mentioned she got some things going on too, man. Shout out to her. Yo, before we get out of here, if I came to you, never heard of battle rap, never saw it, right? And I ask you, listen, do me a favor, I want to check it out, I want to learn about this. Can you give me 5 battle rappers that I should go watch right now?
Oh,
who would you give me off the top?
I'll give you Murder Mook, Loaded Lux, Easy the Black Captain, Goods the Animal, and Bill Collector. Shit.
Okay.
So many of them. Like
no, I know. I just wanted to see who you came up with, real quick off the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Dope, man. Well, listen, man, it's been a pleasure. I really enjoyed the conversation. Thank you for
Listen,
that true conversation. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Listen, make sure you stay in contact with me. If I'm not following you on, I should be, but if I'm not, just DM me. Let's stay connected. This is how we keep the shit tight. That's how you keep all the sucker free people out the way.
right.
And all the right people in the right vicinity doing all the right shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Again, man, on behalf of Changing of the Hip Hop Guards, myself and the journalist Sincere, we appreciate you, Showtime, for everything you have done for the culture and are continuing to do. We wish you all the success coming your way. And let's stay in tune, like you said, and keep in contact. And shout out to Sunny Dude. Everybody go check her out and follow her.
Yo, I really enjoyed this interview, y'all.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
doing your thing. All right.
You too.